I'm talking about. But anyhow, hello guys, this is DaAuraWolf, and the magma voice is back. And in the last episode, we did the first half of levels in the second third of the Red Planet. In this episode, we'll be finishing off all the currently available levels to us here in the Red Planet by doing the final half of the second third of the Red Planet. So let's begin, shall we? So how's everybody doing today? Today is September the 17th. I can't believe it's September 17th. It's already the end of the month as we know it, and I still feel fine. And oh man, why did I always quoted that reference song again? I already made that so many times, I think. I don't know how many times that actually makes of it. Like, I know I've referenced that song before, but there it is, number one again. And if you're wondering what song I made a reference to, that's actually, it's The End of the World as We Know It, and I Feel Fine by R.E.M. That's a good song, actually. If you haven't heard it, go out and hear it. It's really good. But if it just depends on if you like alternatives or rock music, which I really like alternative rock music, and some classic rock. No, I like classic rock and alternative rock, and all that music like that. All the blah blah music like that. Yep. But I actually would like to bring on a different topic right now. Did you see them little piggy pigs? Well, they're getting their own video game. I've already mentioned this before. They actually came out to us the first trailer for that game today, and by the way, it looks really cool. And if you want to know, yes, I am LPing that game next, in which the LP will start the 29th, next Saturday. If you're wondering, we'll start next Saturday. So that's my next project, is LP number 9. LP 8 is going to be Bad Piggies, and it'll start next Saturday. So I've already gave you a good solid day on that. A good solid day. A good solid day. It's one of the days good and solid, I do not know. But right quickly, even though I might miss out on here, is that there is a Space Rover right there if you haven't got it already. In which you probably not have if this is your first time through this level. So yeah. And I don't care my score is 400 points lower than my high score is. Because you know why? I don't know. I really don't know why I don't care that the high score was different. It's usually just me, or usually whenever I'm not all that much about, should I go after high scores, beat high scores? Not sometimes. Like, actually, one time, I was playing, like, was there's only, like, one good Zelda game, in which I would have to say, in which I wouldn't care on getting 100% on. And that game is, I think it's, Link's Awakening. Link's Awakening's the only Zelda game which I wouldn't care about 100% in it. Other games like, or either any of the handheld Zelda games is the only two in which I don't really care that much about 100%ing. Like Spirit Tracks, which I have to say Spirit Tracks was my first Zelda game, which I don't know why, even though sometimes I don't claim it to be, which I usually claim Majora's Mask to be it, since Majora's Mask was the first Zelda game which I actually beat. Speaking of Zelda-like games, I am playing my second playthrough of Okami. So, if you remind me, I'll have my other attempts of Blockade Grande or something like that up on my channel like I did my first time. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But this is the last regular level available to us right now. And what do you mean I didn't do that good? What do you mean I did badly on time? And, I think that's starting to rub off on me. Yeah, it's like, one of my role models stuff is starting to rub off on me. All that stuff. Like, I'm now making incredible lame puns most of the time. Yep, and if you don't if you don't know, actually one of my biggest hero/role models is in fact Chugga Conroy. In which, it ain't that much now. It's kind of a mix between most of them. Like Proton John and all them. Which are really cool. But actually, if you have to say which LP style is me, it's my style. I like my style. I like my style of just randomly going into things blind and say, "Oh, look at that! Look at that guy! Look at that guy! Look what that guy did!" Like, that's what the purpose why I actually did Limbo blind. Was that it will be super fun just to do and just blind. And have fun at it while you are actually playing the game. I would say Limbo was really good. But I'm thinking, should I do this or should I not? Should I actually have a redo Limbo and have like a revised that Limbo, and have it be like a Halloween thing? Almost like how I do whenever for Majora's Mask. Just play it every time around Halloween time. It's just a perfect fit. I might redo Limbo. I don't know. But I'm still keeping the old videos on there. Just depends on what I have spurge of the moment to do or not. And wow, I got a new high score. The new age retro hippie appears. Yeah, I should play Earthbound. I want to actually play Earthbound. Speaking of that, should I LP Mother 3? I would love to LP Mother 3 actually. I just might do that. You know what? I'm gonna LP Mother 3 after Bad Piggies. Ain't set in stone, but I would love to LP Mother 3 after Bad Piggies. I would love to. But shall I exchange this home on the range? And if you don't know, I haven't told this yet, but back about my 7th grade year, I actually spoofed Home on the Range and did this one about the Home Depot. It's like, Home Depot, where the tools and the paint are, where cell phones are heard, a nerve-wracking sound, and your doors are not in stock. Oh man, I remember that like it was yesterday. But yeah, all your middle school years are all them years in which you're like, oh, I remember that. It was so hilarious. And then comes high school years in which more memory making and all that stuff. Yep. Just remind me and I'll LP Mother 3 for you guys. Starting next month. It'll probably be blind. But hey, it'll be fun. Just me doing blind LPs is just one of the funnest things I like to do. That's what I really like is actually the blind ones, because you don't know, it's like you're going into it like, what shall I do? And the Konami code will probably help you. Because that's actually what I found out early in some of my earlier LPs, is that the Konami code is really useful. If you've watched my LPs of Bobo's Big Adventure and Plants vs. Zombies, you know the Konami code rocks. Which is, I can recite it from memory, it's like up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start, select. Astronaut Pig froze to death and died. We killed the Astronaut Pig by stalling and freezing him. Meal pork chop. Meal pork chop. I like that. But anywho, I think that's what we're going to call an episode, guys. So next time in Angry Birds Space, we'll be doing the coming soon when it comes soon. But I will see you back next week, guys, for the start of Let's Play Bad Piggies. So until then, bye-bye. Adios, muchachos. And stay thirsty, my friends.